Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and this is a very fun collab that I'm super excited for you to see. It's a collab with Kitty Cat Plays with Yarn, or KittyCatPWY. She is on YouTube as well, and one of my very good friends. We decided to do this collab because we were like, oh, we should do something special for the new pack that's coming out. This was like, I don't know, a few days ago or something, last week. But yeah, so she suggested, oh, we should make a couple. And I was like, ooh, what if we make opposites? So then it just turned into the whole idea of doing a yin and yang. So like a good and a bad, or a dark and a light, all in a black and white theme because of the yin yang symbol. So yeah, for mine, I decided to go super literal, and I wanted to make an Asian inspired couple who are vampires, and just to kind of symbolize the whole idea and philosophy of yin and yang. Yin and yang is a Chinese philosophy in Taoism, but it's also practiced in Vietnam, Korea, and Japan. I think that's it. I think so. So, yeah, so these two, and what's kind of funny is I accidentally made them siblings at first because I don't know why. I guess I was thinking about my, when I did the CAS review, I had made siblings. So maybe I just had that on the brain. So, but they're not actually siblings. I changed their relationship when I realized what I did. But, yeah, so, they're husband and wife, and I really like the idea of them being opposites because, you know, when you are married and when you find someone that you really mesh well with, usually they're opposite of you in some way or in a lot of ways. And, yeah, so Yin here, Yin is evil, jealous, and a perfectionist. And she, I think, was very manipulative when she was a human. And she was very, she used her good looks to get what she wanted and to get to where she wanted to be. So that's kind of yin, and that's her. Yin itself, it means negative, passive. It's female in nature. The moon, shaded, concealed, hidden, and overcast, sinister, and treacherous. So that's what yin means. So that's pretty cool. So she kind of symbolizes the darker parts of life, and meanwhile her husband is bright and he's cheerful and outgoing, and I also gave her the master vampire aspiration because I would think that she would want to become like, the head master vampire one day, because she's very ambitious and, gets what she wants. So I was heavily inspired by geishas, and I looked at several Oriental women to get kind of the look I was going for with her. When I first saw this hair, and also the lipstick that came with the vampire stuff pack, this one right here, I was so inspired to make a Asian inspired vampire because I think that's like a super cool idea. And I never use this kimono like as much as I want to. So yeah. And I chose white because white means mourning or like, or death even in a lot of Asian culture, and especially China. Maybe in Japan it's this way as well, but in China at least, White is often worn at funerals, and it kind of symbolizes death. So I thought that would be a good choice for her since she's kind of a darker sim. And I chose black for her husband because, yeah. But we had to stick with a black and white theme anyway because of the symbol of yin and yang. And I'm sure you guys have seen that before or somewhere. But yeah, so that's kind of what it means. And I really like this little wrap dress too. I think I changed it to be her party wear, maybe. I think that's what I did. But yeah, it proved kind of difficult in a way because there were so many things that I wanted to use that had color on it, and I was like, dang it, I need to stick with black and white. And I also loved using this hair that came with City Living. It's like an Asian-inspired updo. I don't know if it's Japanese or Chinese, but it's gorgeous, and I think that would be perfect on her, so that's why I chose that for her formal wear. Her athletic wear is pretty, basic or whatever. And I think Jen might have used this jumper too for hers, but I absolutely loved it, and I thought it would be perfect on her, so yeah. And I was just kind of playing around with the leggings that came with the vampire pack. I wanted to use them in some way, but I don't know. It just seemed kind of forced, and it didn't really make sense for this outfit. So I just went without it. And I think I changed her shoes too. But overall, just very simple makeup. In Asian culture, I want to say that their makeup trends are a lot more subtle than American. So I tried to be on the, the more conservative side as far as her makeup went. So just very natural. I love her dark form though. Like, I want her to be like a character in a movie or something. I gave her the new long dress that came with the vampire pack, also in white because, it symbolizes death and it's mourning, and I thought it would be more fitting, or at least I think that's what she would choose for herself. And I also put this this ring on her finger, the little black one. It's kind of like a long black diamond. I'm sure you'll see it here in a bit again, but she's always wearing it. So I kind of had in my head that maybe it's kind of like, I don't know, almost the source of her powers in a way. Or she stores the souls of the people that she's killed in her ring, which is kind of a nod to Katana. She's who stores the souls of the people she's killed in the sword that she has, but instead of a sword, it's a ring. So that's kind of what I was inspired by. And then for her sleepwear, I wanted to give her some scandalous lingerie because, maybe she's one of those that seduces men and then kills them, kind of like the whole idea of a Black Widow or something. But she's a really cool character. I had a lot of fun creating her and creating her backstory. So here we have Yang, and like I said before, Yang is supposed to be male in nature, the sun, relief, belonging to this world, rivers, bright. So yeah, just all around, positive vibes. So I gave him the good vampire trait where he feels guilty about drinking human blood. So gave him that one, and I gave him cheerful and good and outgoing. So he's a pretty nice guy. Probably the vampire that you'd want to meet if you ever met a vampire. yeah, same thing with him, all black and white outfits. His everyday wear and his normal form outfits are pretty standard. This was hilarious. I was like, what is going on? I couldn't believe he was wearing a one-piece yellow swimsuit with a cutout. I mean, he could rock it. Like, I was surprised. But can't have yellow. I used one of the outfits that came with Vampire Stuff Pack. I love this pea coat. It's so classy. Or did I use that one? I can't remember. Loved this. It's so classy. I love it. I'm so happy we got some new suits for the guys because they were seriously lacking. Thought I would give her some gloves and a little bracelet because it is, you know, formal wear. And yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this CAS. Make sure you check out Kitty Cat's channel, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!